She sells seashells on the seashore, but the value...
Seashell on the seashore. I said the same thing for all three. Down and speak slowly, so I'm going to bring down the energy. So we did rain, another rain. So rain money game 1. So it wasn't titled money game 1. It was rain money game official music video. Now we're going to do rain money game part 2 official music video. So part 1 was 5 minutes, part 2 is like almost 3 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and do it right now. So I'm going to post them not one after the other. I'm going to post them like it's going to be few days apart. So if you watch money game part 1, you can come back, so put your notification on, because I'm going to post a money game part 2 and money game part 2. Money game part 3 is the longest one, 9 minutes. So I'm going to sit and do it and do all the 9-minute reaction. So money game part 2. So money game part 1 was all about like immigration, a little history about like immigrations, freedom of speech, and racism, and what else was in part 1. Was immigration, freedom of speech, and immigration, and like people political affiliation, like left, right, and middle, and that's it. That was money game part 1. So that's what was in money game part 1. So now we're going to do money game part 2. So let's see what Wednesday is like talking about and rapping about and singing about in part 2. Part 1 was like very interesting, and he had some good point in part 1, and we did our reaction. We go through some of them, so I gave my opinion. Wasn't really political, but I did say some stuff about like immigration and about like people with their political affiliation, and I did some talk about some about the freedom of speech part. But now we're going to jump into part 2 and see what Wayne is rapping about, because money game, it's all about money game. So let's check this out, guys. All right.
Money is a game, and the ladder we climb will turn a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme.
Oh, okay. Money game part 2. Money game part 1 was just like a guitar. Somebody playing the guitar and doing the blues in the parking garage, but their beach was closed because we could hear all the sound of the rain, that was blowing to the to the video, and the microphone picked up everything. It was raw. Like I said, it was raw. It was nothing like in studio editing. It's like synchronizing and do all this nonsense. It was raw, really raw. So it was a guitar and rain and a microphone and a camera. So that was Money Game 1. But Money Game Part 2, it's like still the beach. We can still hear the ocean and the wind blowing. So when it's doing his thing now, and it's like it's doing it like a poem or an a cappella, something, some type, or a slime. Is it sliming? Yeah, it's sliming. Nursery rhymes, so it's going to slime Money Game Part 2. Let's check it.
She sells seashells on the seashore, but the value...
Seashell on the seashore. I said the same thing for all three. All three of them. She sell on the seashore. I said the same thing for except seashore. That's not she sell. No, I can't really say that, but anyway, she sell on the seashore.
The value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step 1, you must create a sense of scarcity. These shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island, stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, you got to make the people think that they want them. Really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson with influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, you're just a fucking waste man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property.
Okay, so what he's talking about, like, it's like economic thing, monopoly. How they make something scarce, something rare, something like that is like has no value for really. So like for instance, we can take diamond. Diamond is just a work, like they said. It's really something shiny, something that has like I mean, you can say it has no value for real. Diamond can do anything for you. Diamond can like feed you, or diamond can do anything. Diamond is like gold. You can say the same thing for gold, but it's so rare that people willing to pay big money for it, top dollar for it. So everybody are not able to purchase it. It's like for a brand new thing, like a big company, like when they do a limited edition of a handbag, a limited edition of a watch, or of a shoes. That's what they're doing. They just do a limited edition so everybody can buy it. They do 100 of that one thing so people with money can like bid for it, so the price can go very very high up, and everybody who thinks like they buy that thing because it's only 100 and nobody else can get it, and who can't get it, you're gonna feel like, oh, you're not really anybody, you're not really nobody, you're a loser if you can't get it. Like for the easy shoes, like perfect example, when Yeezy shoes was coming out, they only had like, it was limited edition. Like when they're coming out, people standing in line so they can have Yeezy shoes. The same thing for iPhone, so people in line so they can have it at first, and they bump up the price. The price is like very very high, so everybody is fighting for it. Everybody willing to spend their hard-earned money, top dollar, so they can earn it, so they can have it. So you who can't get it, you who can't buy it, you're gonna feel like, oh man, I'm a loser. I cannot get a Yeezy shoes. I cannot wear Yeezy, even though like the Yeezy shoes is made of the same material of like the New Balance, or the like the Pumas. What are the shoes is low brand, is like not costing a lot of money, like the Skechers. It's the same material, the same thing, the same, like they were made in the sick factory and stuff like that. People willing to pay like mad money for the Yeezy, but they will not like pay mad money for the Skechers, because the Skechers is not rare, it's not unlimited, it's not limited, and it doesn't have a brand name. So that's how it is. So that's what he's talking about right now. So
start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forests, make land, fresh blood on hand. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rocks, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, mate, big wave, that's great. The truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So I had an example of diamond, like he did the diamond of shoes and stuff like that. Now he's talking about like he polarizing people, like talking about nonsense, like have them people fighting about like some issues that people don't really care about, like fighting out over like the LGBTQ can, fighting about gay marriage, fighting about like immigration, fighting about what else? A gun, fighting out over like issues that really people don't really care about those issues for real. So people only care about like how they gonna make money to take care of their family. Will they be able to work for until they retire? Like how their retirement plans gonna be looking after they retire, and like how they gonna take care of their family, how the economy is going to be so low interest so they can purchase a house, cars and stuff like that. That's what people are worrying about. But they like, no, if people start thinking about the economy, how they gonna make money, like fighting about like if they want to work minimum wage, that they can even take care of their family, pay their bills with that minimum wage, while the company is making trillions of dollars and they are paying people $10 an hour. And when they can pay people like $50 an hour, they'd be like, no. If people start thinking about all this stuff, they're gonna revolt. So let's just have them fighting for nonsense like a LGBTQ, a gun, a immigration, and what else? What's some other issues that people don't really care about? They have us fighting for no reason. All those issues, all this stuff that we know, like there's a left and a right, and the people in the middle fighting over, they are really nonsense that people don't really care about. So that's what they're saying.
No matter if they hate you, if they all say your name 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, a cheat, a devil, a whore. And you sell seashells on the seashore. Oh, rain, 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 rain. It's stormy.
Let me try to say it again. You sell seashells on the seashore. You sell you sell seashells on the seashore. You sell seashells on the seashore. You sell seashell on the seashore. You sell seashell on the seashore. I said it. So if you're watching that video, keep saying it, right?
Comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies are poison in the veins. But we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, to point the mirror at ourselves. And we're all part of this old money game. Woo, 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 woo. This old money game.
Oh, Money Game Part 2 was wonderful. It was a slam, it was a poem, it was like an acapella, so no music, and when it was just at the sea selling seashells on the seashore, so he was just doing his thing. That was wonderful. We really like it, we really enjoy it. So if you want to see me do part 3, so you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and follow. Put your notification on, because I'm going to do part 3 right away. Part 3 is coming up. So part 1 was about immigration, like let me do a quick recap for you guys. Part 1 was about immigration, freedom of speech, and what else, racial, and he gave us a little part of his story too on part 1. And part 2 was about the global corporation, like about monopoly, about like big company, big businesses, about like how they're dividing us to fight about nonsense issues, and how they make everything worse so they can sell it to us. They can sell us water, they can sell us work, they can sell us shells, they can sell us salt, and they can even sell us dirt, and they can even sell us nonsense, so we can fight over. So if you don't have anything, you're gonna feel like a waste, man. See you guys for part 3.